Ferrofibers takes longer to repair. Does it though? That's what I was just asking. All right, let's say we threw the Beagle in here. Up to 5 days, by the way. Could throw the rest into armor. Is there any other weight saving? Give him a little shitty cockpit, but I don't think so. We could get him down to a 250 core would work, although it's really expensive to move around. He's already got the heat sink D's. Man, I wonder if the engine fuel cell is worth it on the Hunchback. Since there's so much heat generated by those lasers, it would be really nice. All right, this would work. Or so we can either take 3 extra tons of armor, or rather 3 sets of 5, so 15 extra, 15.15. So 15 100ths of a fucking ton of armor, which is the equivalent of 3 extra bits, right? We could do 1, 2, 3. Apparently it's only the equivalent of 2 extra bits, but we could do that, which wouldn't be terrible. Alternatively, we could try to cut a little tiny bit more and take the Beagle probe and make it into the better one, which would be really nice. I don't know where we're gonna get the weight from though. Anyone suggest any weight decreases here? Any easy ones? We could run less SRM ammo. Do we have a half SRM ammo? We've got a double. We have SRM half here, but we'd have to run an Artemis. Oh shit, that was the other thing we picked up, then, wasn't it? Did we get the... Oh, we forgot about it. Chat! We forgot to take the Mark II FCS Artemis 3 is what we wanted. Fuck. When's the last time I got shot in the head? IRL? It's been a while. God, I love our mech. Do we have any better medium lasers, maybe? Nope. Strip the head armor, I'm doing fine without it. Yeah, I think you're right. That makes brilliant sense. I'm with you. Jump save some weight. Do I need 5? That is true. Could save some weight stripping the jump jets. That would be the difference. 1 jump jet gives us that weight difference. If we can go down 1 jump jet. Also, we'll leave the armor for 1 less day right now. That works. That seems really nice. Strip the one I moved, save a day. Good call. Still 5 days. Okay, so... All right, we know what we're doing. Now we gotta optimize the way we do it. Because if we don't optimize the way we do it, it takes extra days. Okay, so we know what we're doing. We're bumping up armor. So we pull 1 jump jet. We drop in the XL gyro, which was a good suggestion from chat. We plug in the Bloodhound probe. That was all the weight distribution we did, and the rest is just pumping up armor, right? So he's going back to 130. It's currently 3 days. Okay. Our armor is going. This is 3 versus 4 right nowadays. I guess 4 is still okay. Are we okay rocking this for one fight? Like that? 4 days? And we'll put the other half ton of armor in later? I'm glad you're enjoying it, the being. Okay. Alright, if we take a relatively light one next, that's probably okay. Alright, confirm that. Fire away. We didn't have another upgrade on here, right? Okay. So you couldn't fit ferro fibers. Alright. That needs to be priority tasks since it takes the most time. So those are all of our bays taken up for 4 days. Actually, probably we could make the line breaker into 5 because it's going to be 1 day repair time on this guy, right? There's just no way that it's not 1 day repair time. You got smacked with some... This is the only guy we're not doing changes on. Where's the rest of the armor? 65, 65, 60, 45. Must have been torsos. Probably side torsos. I don't see any back armor missing. Oh, it's only 34 tons. Do we really lose another ton of armor? Jesus. Okay, that pushes it up to 2. I guess if we push this up to 2, we can leave it at 5, the other one. Because then it's 221. Is that right? Why do I feel like this is more armor than we had on it? We haven't pulled anything off of it, right? Maybe we had some weight floating around on it. Okay, we can full frontal armor it. Alright.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Yeah, this is 6 days till we can go out. No. Yeah, 6 days. Fuck. Okay. So we can do a little bit more work on the line breaker then. We can go up to 6 days on this. Okay. Welcome back. Unless we are happy with it, and we could try to put 2 more days into the hunchback and try to get that going, but we don't think we can, right? So for us here, it was, all right, pull 1 jump jet. This has already been pulled. What the fuck did we just do if we cancel that? How come shit moves around when we... Oh, because the stuff that gets pulled off stays pulled off, I guess? Okay. I guess. Okay. Nah, it was off the spider Feilong I did that. Which is not 1 ball. Alright, and the rest was just pure armor, right? We're allowed 6 days on this thing. So we have 4226, I think. Can't remember. What the fuck? All right, Filthy. I'm going slightly insane here, it looks like. What is the time of day? It's only 2 p.m. too. There's no excuse for this. All right. What do we have? 222. So that's 6. The other one can be up to 6. But we could also be happy with 5. And then get the last day of repairs on the other hunchback before we go out of the mission. Okay. So we need 5 days of repairs on this. And we're just setting up for this. We want the probe. We want the XL. We want armor. Heat sinks, we're going to stay standard for now. We're going to later replace heat sinks on the other dude, but not on this guy. This is going to be max. We can have up to... We'd like to hit it under 5, but we're willing to hit 6 if we have to. Alright, maxing the armor here. Bringing our armor at least up to 90 on the legs. Oops. 70 there. This is 5 days. If we can keep this under 6, it'd be great. Alright. 150 center torso. Still 5. Hundreds on these. Can bring this up a little. Why do I feel like we have so much weight on this now? Is there another module we had on here? Because jump jets are only fucking 0.5. This is the heavier of the two, right? Yeah. Okay. This is at 5. $30, 130, 80, 90, 100, 100, 170. Confirm 5 days. Done. All right. We're going to let time pass. We're going to go do missions. I swear we don't just play with the mech bay, although sometimes we just play with the mech bay. All right, 5, 2, 2, 2. Okay. 18 days. It's past time. All right, 1 day left on these two. Perfect.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Excellent. All right, we need to go kill something. Mech bay is fun. It's very fun, actually. It's very, very fun. Slowly tweaking your stuff. All right. The other interesting thing is our mech is finally out of the shop here. It can't launch because it's not. It's missing elements of it that it needs still, like engine cores. But we've got a hunchback here, and I would love to replace the spider as a. I'd love to have this be a long-range PPC unit, or at least consider it being a long-range PPC unit, which we could probably do with this. But we got a mission, so let's run the mission.
Hey, Commander, pull up a chair.
All right, I think we want to run a lighter one if possible. I don't know who the free Rajalhag public is. Minor faction, I guess. So I guess we've been here more than a month since we have non-Comstar missions now. This is 417. This is 417 versus Pirates for a shit ton of money. It's gonna be the big one. Space Vikings. This is 521, but I think it's versus someone we care about. So the next best salvage mission, Lost Air, was also versus Commonwealth. Intelligence Agents is versus Commonwealth. So presumably we're either going to run, this is a different system. So it's either Incomplete Intelligence or Show of Force. And this one is actually, I don't know this faction. Yeah, 250 plus engines make a lot of sense here. Could do this mission. Destroy base in the desert. Kind of a pain. And then this is hot landing, which is escort stupid units. Wait, I thought this was show of force. Yeah, that one. This would be kind of nice. Fuck that. It's funny how it hits the pirate rep harder too. All right, I think we're running a 2-star. All right, we should have everybody ready to go. It's been a million years since we've run a mission, which means you know what we should be doing. We should be leveling people at the barracks. All right, they're not a minor faction. Okay. I don't want to piss off another faction if possible. I'd actually like to get, because the factions I chose were so weak. All right, we're gonna have, we'd like to get another gunnery level. This guy can afford, oh, but he doesn't want gunnery.
Good to go. Commander? Yeah? Commander.
This guy could take another gunnery level in here. This guy is leveling that.
Commander?
This guy is leveling that.
Let's do this. Commander?
And this guy is leveling that. So really our only levels are potentially
I'm here.
here, right? And this guy, we were trying to make the decision. So he's already got lock on. Presumably we want accuracy for this. This is gonna eventually gonna be a missile boat. Or at least indirect fire. Okay. Okay. AMS should protect me against allies shooting me in the back. I don't know if it protects me versus that or not. I'm excited to find out. Actually excited to check out our new AMS system at all. Jamming is cleared by gunnery skill, right? So this is the first time we've cared about gunnery skill on our spider. Oops. Wait, what? It's one of these. Show of force? Yeah. Okay. AMS will intercept any missiles that will damage me. Yes! We finally have the counter to our allies. All right. This is going to be a rough mission. Six, 5. Don't hate reserving. Reserving is this one. Either on Pathfinder or Test, right? 5335. Gunnery and tactics. Piloting is stability. It's another ace pilot. I'm kind of whatever about ace pilot. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's kind of shit. And then our last one here, for running Death Crusade, we don't need Test, although I'd like to bring Test out. And 5-5, also another ace pilot. Actually starting to be small differences here. Was it 4 or 5? Might be worth trying to get up to pilot 4 on a couple of these people. Having 2 6s for next one would be good. We'll grab this guy for the 5 5 4 3. All right. What's the VOD channel? That's where I put all my VODs up. Do you mean how to find it? Exclamation point YouTube should get you all of my channels. Ace Pilot's best. Well, I don't know, man, if that's true or not. So the benefit of moving, the benefit of shooting then moving is if you're already in close range, which is fucking not a good spot to be in for long, you get the accuracy bonus of not having moved, and then you get the evasion bonus of moving after. But the evasion bonus on those slow mechs is only like 1 or 2 pips anyways. And there is an accuracy equivalent to that somewhere on a chart somewhere that I've forgotten. I don't remember how much it is. Part of me wonders if I should be building Tactician plus the gunnery skill. It's 2 per pip. Yeah, 2 per pip's pretty good then. It's actually a lot, even with 2 pips. All right. Escort.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, let's just get this done. So we
Secure the Lance rally point. Convoy of rally point. Okay, do we know where enemies have spawned? We don't see any spawn icons for them. All right. Is the red the AMS then? I think it's the new. How do I overload it? Probably click it. On the AMS in the hit column. AMS in hit column. Hit column. Oh, I'm clicking tag barrage is the fucking problem. So this is off. This is regular, and that's overload. Okay. And when it's on regular, it just covers myself. It only covers group when it's overloaded, if I remember correctly. It's a laser AMS, so it just causes heat and doesn't take ammo. Okay. I got there eventually, fallacies, thanks. Well, overload can go bad in the sense it can jam, right?
How's it going?
That's what it goes bad with.
Up high. Ready for orders. Engaging juncture.
Right, I get the other things can do like exploding and shit. But on this one, if I remember correctly from what I read, it was basically if it goes bad, it jams. I'm okay with the jamming every once in a while. The point is more along the lines of if we're gonna have anti-missile system, let's have an anti-missile system that benefits the group. And if it jams, okay, we can worry about that later. 40%, it's gonna jam a lot too, but I don't know how much each point of gunnery mitigates that. Oh, and I think the cockpit in this mech reduces gunnery skill because it's the tiny cockpit. Anyways, maybe we should have taken out the tiny cockpit on this guy when we took out the Beagle probe and not added quite as much armor. Forgot about that. Where are we headed? We're headed over there. We want to be on dry land. Aren't we slower in the water? We're in a desert biome. Being in the water to vent heat's pretty nice. Overheat my mech. That mech doesn't use heat though. That's part of why I like the idea of putting it on there. Is 99.9% of the time that guy is at 0 heat. So he doesn't do anything. I think it was 40 heat when it overheated too. I gotta look at the numbers again.
Yeah? What can I do you for? Listen on.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, right? Playing to the mitigating the downsides of the equipment you're picking up as much as you can. Alright. While we are building reserve, we might be more accurate by the time we get there.
Receiving you.
I was kind of expecting there to be a blocking lance.
Commander.
This guy's so slow.
Ready for orders. Confirm. Commander. Go ahead, boy. Ready for orders.
See, if I knew the mission's better, I could just sprint over there. If I knew there wasn't going to be an aggro based on like proximity or something, but I don't. So I feel like slow and steady.
Head now. Receiving you.
I'd love to replace this Panther. I think that's what the Hunchback will be replacing. Preferably with 2 PPCs.
Orders.
There's no missile hardpoints on the Hunchback.
Jump.
So I would like to have some LRMs for support, would be nice.
Receiving you.
Alright. Being lulled into a false sense of security. Sure.
Move into position. Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Could be the enemy slept in late. That's certainly not what happened.
Confirm.
It's gonna be something nasty because got the size overload warning, which is like, player, you're being stupid. Bring more people so you don't die. To which we said, no.
Roger that.
So we'll see how it does with that.
What do you need? Roger. Waiting for order. Good to go. I got it. Receiving you.
Alright, well we got enough turns to build up inspiration before fighting, so we're going to have a much better accuracy set up for us. I'm a little far back for everyone moving in. Depends where the groups spawn, honestly.
On my way. Good to go. No shooting, just running. Ready for orders. Right here. Engage this jump.
Alright. Need to get to extraction point. Where the hell is our escort? We can't move without you. We're right here. Oh, you're going back the other way? The way that I just set up. And enemies have spawned. That's a 65-ton Thunderbolt. Facing, of course, directly behind us. Let's hope we go before it. It has drop pit evasion right now. So it's immune to fire. So our allies moving towards it and shooting it are just suicidal moves. Okay. Oh, they are going to get to set up behind us and shoot me in the back. Alright. Let's hope the allies are tanky. God, they're fast, too. Why is their initiative so good? Or is it just considered the end of the round?
Yes, Commander.
Alright, desert biome. Probably striking with that stuff early is good. Getting this shit cooling down is good too. It technically protects our guys from rockets. Not sure we're gonna have LOS to nuke anybody. I don't know how many more pings there are either. Doesn't matter where I park myself for AMS, does it? Because the heat's going to generate during the opponent's turn. And then on my turn, I'm going to have to move anyways. Yes. Belfagori. Okay.
Yes, boss.
Can actually get PPC hits off on these, supposedly. It's kind of crazy. We an ace pilot? We are. But no target LOS.
Moving out. Affirmative.
Another 65-ton mech.
Negative damage. Repeat.
Almost a
Negative
hit.
damage. Yes, Command. Okay, I'm on. Standing by. Eye on.
Okay.
Receiving you. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Bummer.
No joy.
like to stay within ECM and AMS protection.
Good to go.
Not massively excited about planting this guy forward. Do like getting the stability off.
Move order received.
Trees and covers 40%. I think these guys need to reserve. Wait for these guys to get closer. Ah, suicidal pilots. Excellent. Okay. All Comstar convoy units must survive. It's a bonus. Guarded and entrenched, but no shot. Got one slacker. God, they're so slow then.
Ready for order. Got it. Ready for orders.
Don't like where they're at. Sat on top of a hill, not moving towards us. What is this shell from? One of the other vehicles, I guess. Kind of want to go there. Still an AMS. Covered by at least one E-War, but it looks like if we do that, we get 2. All right.
Jumping.
Okay. I think their heavy truck gets a shot here. From 28 hit. Does that mean it's a 28 shot volley and we shot down 10 of them? It's interesting. Seems sweet. All right, where's our heat? Maybe it wasn't our AMS shooting it down because our heat's fine right now. We could sensor ping. Or just lock one of them. 15 on this guy. He's got an AC-10, a medium laser, and 2 MRMs. 2 medium lasers, 2 SRMs, and an LRM-20. This guy's torso is pretty weak. I think this is going to be our target. He's also got a engine HS, engine primitive, armor primitive. Okay. He's got LRM. Yeah, this is our primary target this round. Okay, so we're gonna walk forward. Anywhere I can hide from LOS. Not reliably. Could move all the way up. We're gonna be moving other people in. It's probably okay. What do we roll? 10 and 14 initiative rolls? Ew. So they're going ahead of us, both of them.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
A little sketched out about that. Okay. 3 evasion pips, guarded, entrenched, in forest, still terrified. All right.
Let's do this.
Be nice to smash this guy with a shot. Be nice to stay in cover. We can't get inside the AMS field. We can't get inside the ECM. At least some of them. So moving to there. Covering our right arm. So we want to face as left as possible, like that.
Hitting on.
All right, and we want a shot here. Nice. I don't know where the damage was dealt, but just hitting him means he's minus accuracy. Alright, it's actually not terrible that they're going ahead of us here. That means we can be very aggressive with our 2 melee brawlers. Four from 4. Okay. Is that our AMS or his AMS? I don't know. Alright.
Systems are holding.
8 of 19 hit. Do these things pack AMS? I don't think so. I think that's our AMS doing all this work. Explain the circles. They're ECM. Google Roguetech wiki ECM guide. Basically, the different colored ones all have different meanings. The light green, the teal greeny ones are our ECM shields. The darker blue ones are our hostile ECM affecting the opponent's targeting. There's a bunch. We just went through them on stream too. We went through all of our ECM modules. If you go back maybe an hour in the stream, when we were doing the refitting, we went through all of the ECM modules that we're running. And these auras, the colored auras, correspond to the ECM modules that we were talking about. Uh-oh, this guy's coming pretty close. Ow. Alright. Out of curiosity, how much heat did that cause? Nothing. He hasn't received any heat. Are we sure that the integrated laser is actually causing heat? Because at the moment I'm not generating heat. We just shot down 4 rounds of things. Alright, so what do we have here? We have a pretty dead Ost war here. Running fuck tons of LRM in his torsos. Okay. And we've got the one we sensor pinged, which was that one, right?
Receiving you.
We're likely to go twice in a row here. But not guaranteed. I would love to vent into water this round. Could walk in here and shoot this guy. What's leg is it that is so wounded? It's his right leg, which is actually not facing us unless I switch sides.
Ready for orders.
And this guy is unwounded, but has really shit armor. It's also really, this is not, which one did we sensor ping? This one is the one we sensor locked, huh? So it was this guy. Okay, that's interesting. So we did do the damage we were hoping to do. I might be able to sprint to like there. That's actually pretty decent. Does sprinting do anything to my my initiative next round? No.
On it.
Alright, accuracy impacted by sprinted, target moved, and we moved. Okay.
Tango's trash.
Great. That's scary as fuck. Just shot at our totally unfortified guy.
Receiving you.
This is an ace pilot. Can't shoot him from this position apparently. We are going to need to kill it. 48 frontal arm. Only 11 structure. Oh, it's a baby tank. Alright. Can we move in such a way as to get closer? Love to stay venting heat. Go.
Location confirmed. Alright. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Go.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. Did we tie for this roll? No, this guy's ahead. So we can shoot, then move. 63%. Nice. And then move. Like to break LOS. Like to stay in the AMS. They're both using missile systems. Although SRM-2 is not that worrisome. What's this guy using? Not sure. Could take cover. Alright.
Coordinates received. Receiving you.
Alright, we can UAV ping for accuracy. Oh, now we've got some heat. Although we're venting it. So that round we actually did stuff, although it's not showing on our heat bar, weirdly. So it shows on our personal heat bar, but not the one that we can see when we're out of the guy being selected. This ends turn, right? So if we were to go to here,
On my way.
and then we're going to vigilance, then we're going to UAV ping, and And then we're gonna vent a shit ton of heats. Maybe? Whoa. Showed me venting all my heat, but actually just left me at heat level. Huh. I might have turned the aim off had I understood that. I'm not sure if that was a bug or not, the way that interface just worked there. Okay, this guy is currently jammed, sensor locked, shoddy upkeep, only 50% of its armor, primitive cockpit, internal combustion engine. Yeah. And this thing, same issues. Right torso is where we'd like to shoot it.
Ready for orders.
Could walk to there and just dump damage on it. We're gonna have to eat whatever this thing gives back to us. And
Receiving you.
if we stay there, we stay in. Gives him a really easy flank on us. How many of his weapons are missile based? A lot. He's got that. Oh, his AC-10 is jammed this round. Okay, so if we stay in the AMS, we have a pretty good evasion of his weapon. Should have thought about that when I moved him way the fuck over there. Should have moved him over here and done it. So this guy. Right torso. We might be able to get that with the lasers. Laser still goes first.
Ready for orders.
And what are we going to hit if we hit this guy's right torso? It's MRM 10 and ammo.
Standing by.
Alright, let's try this.
Position confirmed. Hostile removed.
Okay.
Good to go.
And we also want to shoot. Did it right? Was it right side? Did it matter? Center torso is fine. Can we get there without? Can walk to there. Sprint to there. Okay.
On the move.
We are going to cause a lot of heat here. Did not get the crit or the kill I was looking for. Seems to be the best weapon so far. Short range, large amounts of short range missiles seem very strong. Okay, allies finished him off. Expect there'll be another lance.
Orders.
All right.
Confirmed.
Any new fun builds with melee in the big patch? What big patch?
Yes, command.
Kind of steamrolled those 65-ton mechs there. All this primitive armor shit makes them really weak. Probably means their loot's gonna suck too. We'll see. Maybe we can take the chassis itself.
Definite.
I'm very, very ready to upgrade our Panther.
Receiving you.
Missiles jammed. That's fine.
No shooting, just run. Got it.
Yep, I plan to build a full-on melee mech when I can, but we're nowhere near. Well, not nowhere near. We've started picking up some of the components. We can maybe start thinking about it a little bit.
Roger that. No
Just have to find a mech chassis we want to actually convert to that. We have the pilots for it too. Train 2 people with
waiting for orders.
or set up 2 people to be used like that.
Ready for orders. Aye, aye.
Unclear if we'll get another spawn or not. Last time it was from behind us on this map.
Receiving you.
I think it was this map.
Coordinates received.
I have not, Kex. Tell me. Alright, another pirate assault team.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
Release date delayed until September 20. It's okay. It's a little bit of a bummer that it's delayed, but I'd rather they made a very finished product. The marketing for that game so far has been incredible. The stuff they showed us is just amazing, and if it turns out as well as they're projecting, well as they're telling us it's gonna be great. Alright, so our goal then is to kill these remaining 4 pirates that just spawned.
Aye, aye. Acknowledged.
We also have a tag barrage. Didn't even think about that. I guess we could do that. Do I know where they landed? I don't have sensor sweep yet. I guess we have to wait.
How's it going? On my way.
Okay. Alright, in we go. Okay, there they come. Cement mixer. It's a 50-ton truck.
Ready
I think it's just like a bomber, like a suicide bomber truck. Let's go forward.
Aye, aye.
There's a truck. Is my escort fighting or my my convoy fighting instead of running? Please tell me that was like an ace pilot move after. Okay, good.
Receiving you.
No, I haven't spent the money to upgrade a 5th mech. I don't have a 5th mech to drop. That's the biggest restriction on that. Although it's 2.5 million to get that going too. Now I want the mech parts. I'll probably take mech parts in this mission since the quality of their gear is really low, but the mech chassis are fine. What is my current shot on them? Alright, some elevation would help. Okay. Well, first let's make sure I can hit them. It's not the increase I was hoping for, really. They're all gonna go next is the only downside of this. I'm okay moving to here, presumably.
Moving to position.
Keep bracing. Let's try to get all of our ECM in the same area.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's see what this lance is like. I don't know what those noises are. They sounded very threatening. All right, let's get in here. I want to drop it like right there, so I need line of sight on that, which means I need to get to about there. Let's walk up the hill. Let's make sure I can hit it. I can. Let's sensor lock whatever we're going to be shooting after. The Pegasus probably, this guy probably survives. We'll sensor lock the Hatchetman. The fuck that thing is. Gonna vigilance here. And then we're going to drop a fiery barrage on them. Probably directly on him, I think.
Locked on. I'm losing lots of armor.
Okay. Alright, snub-nose PPC, extended range medium lasers pirate. Chaff countermeasures, incendiary rockets 20, melee 285. Yeah, that's a scary amount of melee damage. He's got leg spiked boots, spiked fists, etc.
Commander.
Doesn't look like I can get LOS. What's the weight of the mech? Not sure I know. He's meleeing from back there. It's cunning.
Ready for orders. On it.
Is it a 55? That's interesting. If that's the case. You fry the pilot in this mod. Heat doesn't do damage to people like that, to my knowledge.
Commander.
Alright. I don't know what this guy's doing either. It's an urban mech. Probably one of the nasty fucking AC variants. I can probably get there and blow that guy up. 17, they've already gone. 10 is not yet gone. Weak left-facing armor. So if we can get to the side. That is a side shot. That's a side shot right there. Alright, that's where we're going. What did we learn? 14. We learned this guy is 12, so he's yet to go yet. Are we worried about his hits? That's a good question. What does this thing do? We might be worried about its hits. Oops.
Report. One
Okay.
left vehicle.
Yep, should have fucking have that damage. Rip. 60 damage there.
What do you need?
He can probably punch me from there, huh?
On my way. Sensors locked on. Standing by.
Alright, we have a... Oh, this is not who I thought it was. Although we can get closer and get a shot there. It's kind of weak shot. Or we could sprint and get much closer. Get a side shot on the urban mech from there. I don't think he can punch me there. I think he's got to walk up the hill. Depends how fast he is. Let's go to there. I don't want the urban mech firing again. Let me just take a look at my shot there. Shot there is really nice. So we will vigilance. And then we're going to go after this. Great.
Mech destroyed.
Fucking thing did 60 damage before it died. Both of their guys go now, though. Yeah, should have vigilance the hunchback.
Barely hit Commander. Good to go.
Right, I would like to start drilling the tank. Presumably it's gonna move in a second. We'll reserve here. That AMS is kicking ass. I think that was a really good loot. The tank's bugging out here. No. Okay. Alright, just smashed us with something.
Damage is minor, Commander.
How much actually hit there? Kind of light arm damage. Oh, I might have hit a leg. Not sure where we got hit there. Alright, we can walk over and do some lasering. Like to kill this truck. 50%ers, sure. Our allies are still here. I thought they'd have pissed off, but maybe they don't move while I'm not near the zone.
How's it going?
Alright, we actually do get a shot here if we want it, although only on the secondary one. I'd like a shot. That's a shot on the target I'm most interested in. %. If we miss, we peg our own guy. I do need damage on it if it's still got 102 armor in the front. Fuck off. Okay, shot our guy in the back for 50.
Ready for orders.
Alright. We have nothing up on this guy except AMS. Already in AMS cover, I believe. Alright. She hit us in the fucking arm. The arm we care about, too. God damn it. Alright. Gotta show them left side. It's gonna be harder to take this pilot out. And we want to shoot this thing in its right side. Yeah, right side. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Our MRM is jammed, too. That's pretty good, though.
Roger. Confirmed.
Gets actions off annoyingly.
Been such a lot.
Okay. Guy's playing very conservatively. What does this thing fucking have for weapons again? Ballistic and energy. Doesn't have any missiles, so the AMS location doesn't matter here. Except we want to protect our left arm.
Move into position.
Or out hunchback, taking more damage than we need here. Could try to leg the hatchetman, maybe pick up the 5 pieces of it for lucky. He's very low stability right now, so another PPC hit should knock him down. Which probably means we kill him before he acts. Yeah.
I'm showing minor damage.
Unsteady, lost evasive, nice.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, we want to hit him from the side because we want a chance at these legs. I don't want to accidentally core him.
Yes, boss.
And this thing has changed to be displaying, I think it's displaying left side to us now, which is its unwounded side. Which it has a million, not that much armor left actually. Could probably peg it with PPC.
Commander.
Okay with that. I don't know if that considers in its hit range or not. Let's move to where it's not.
Copy that.
Nice.
Yeah. What can I do?
Alright. Little high on heat right now. This guy is unsteady though. Should be able to knock him over with pretty much anything. He's over his steady threshold. Can I punch him? No, No, not even close. Oh, we're fucking clouded. I forgot all the debuffs. He still have pretty good hits for being that debuffed. We're shooting him on the right side right now. Probably want to get closer. His spine spikes don't go closer. I don't know what a spine spike did. I thought it was when it hit me. I want a call shot here. We have pretty good shots. Call the leg. Okay, got a knockdown out of that. Alright, we did do damage to the pilot. I'm not sure that matters particularly. He has no evasion pips left. We don't have a lot we can do this round either. Could go fucking hit him. Can you cold shot melee attacks? What did the stupid rocket thing roll? A 17? Alright, PPC available. Can go for the leg or try to kill this thing. This thing is not going to die off one shot. What's the shots over here? 87. Keep going for the legs. 38 on either. Right leg, left leg. Both pretty heavily armored right now. We hit it? We actually hit it. Nice. We go hide. Apparently not.
Here we go. What's up, Commander?
Alright, this is another ace pilot. Called shot its leg. Doesn't matter which side. Slightly better chance on the left, I guess. He's panicked.
Over the red line. Heat damage.
Okay, their truck goes next. I don't know if he can. I don't think he can walk over and hit us. I think standing up's a pretty impactful amount of movement. Oh, it's this guy. Has that guy already gone? I don't remember that guy going. I think we're just it's not gonna have it. There's no reason to sensor lock him, right? I think we just be done here.
Roger that. Venting heat. Stabilizing. Standing by.
Alright. Another ace pilot. Our HRM is, our MRM is jammed rather. Could try to go for the kill on this thing. It's pretty low. We likely will get it. Kind of want one of these legs off on this guy. Like to not kill him. Try not to kill the leg, but shoot armored parts to make the pilot eject. Pilot's panicked. I don't know what that means in terms of anything really. I think the SRM will make him panic. Just go for his other leg. Right leg's the only thing with armor left on it.
Receiving you. Multiple enemies locked in.
Okay, didn't panic.
Roger.
Dude, what? What? I thought he was gonna melee me. I was gonna get pretty salty. I'm like, he stand up and run over here and melee me? That's bullshit. He didn't do that, so I guess that's not what happened. Alright, that guy rolled a 19, 15, 22 on the PPC, 18 here. That guy will be going ahead of us. Although the PPC might be able to finish him off. Where's the wounding from? Can we get left side, right side PPC? We can. It's over there. Not sure if we're going to get LOS on that or not. We're going to need some called shots here in a minute. Let's go ahead and vigilance. Oh, sensor lock this thing.
I've got a sensor lock.
And then we're going to UAV ping them both.
Got a lock.
I don't know if double sensor lock actually does anything. Was that just pointless? I think it strips an extra evasion pip, right? So we have a shot on its front where we don't want to be shooting. We want to shoot it from the right side. %50 there. I would like to be inside the E-War if I can then. 43. All right. Okay.
Firing all weapons.
Hit him, but hit him front, even though he shot from the side. Feels bad. I think he is double sensor impaired though, because I think we smashed him twice with PPCs. And then he's also inside at least one of our jamming ores. Didn't seem to bother him all that much though.
Systems holding.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
Alright, the problem is the MRM does 1,000,000 damage to this guy. And his center torso is down to 50. Could shoot for the left leg again, I guess.
Standing by.
He's turned his right side to us. I think I can get to his left side by jumping. I could just medium laser it. My first shot from scatter target. Only first shot from scatter targets. Target the location called, I see. Well, I was gonna HRM this guy. I was just gonna split shot anyways. I guess it won't be. Does this guy stay panicked? Does his panic go down? How do I see his panic? Is that what the double minuses are? Is this 2 levels of panic? We go ahead of him, right? Yeah. His panic can decrease. Do we know, though, where his panic's at? So he is currently, let's take a look. Inspired, melee damage increased. Less stability. Spiky. Spiked armor plates. Sensor impaired. Shoddy. ECM jamming. Sensor locked. Too evasive. Alright. We're going to split shot then. Still going to try to bring this guy's body back.
Scored a critical hit.
He's now lost evasive, but still seems relatively happy about the situation. Feels bad. We got 70s to hit. We're going to hit pretty high overload on heat here. His left leg is at 27. His right leg's at 35. What does a called shot on his left leg do for us? We cannot call his legs from behind. Oh yeah? Can you just not hit legs at all from behind? I was really trying not to kill him, but I don't see how the hell we're gonna do that. Dude, he's still alive. There he goes. Panicked. Enough. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Did we blow him up or did he eject? I think he ejected.